Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is October 17th, 2024, and Jorgen Klopp has set his sights on two Barcelona players. Also, Manchester United are not giving up on their pursuit for Frenkie de Jong. And finally, Deco still tracking Alphonso Davies. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the kickback, goal kits, or fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to bet us. All links are down below in the description. Now I begin with the news that Jorgen Klopp has set his sights on two Barcelona players. Now, the former Liverpool manager and Dortmund manager announced his retirement or a sabbatical from football, resigning his post as Liverpool coach. But then a few months later, he surprised everyone when he decided to accept the position as the chief across all the Red Bull footballing networks. He's pretty much in charge of scouting for all the Red Bull teams all across the world. And it's reported that as part of his new job, Jorgen Klopp has set his sights on two Barcelona players that he would like to sign for the two Red Bull teams in Europe, which are RB Leipzig and RB Salzburg. Now, the players that Jorgen Klopp has set his sights on are firstly Aleix Garrido, the 20-year-old center midfielder from Spain, someone who is very promising currently in the academy. In fact, we have seen him play some minutes with the first team. And Jorgen Klopp would like to sign him to reinforce the Red Bull teams. And the other playing is, of course, Noah Darvic, the 18-year-old German attacking midfielder who Barcelona signed this past summer, summer of 2023 from Freiburg, and who so far has failed a little bit to impress and fully reach his potential. But nonetheless, Barcelona still believe that he has what it takes to become the next best thing. And it looks like Jorgen Klopp believes the same, because he has set his sights on Noah Darvic and, of course, on Aleix Garrido, who's been showing some promise for quite some time. Now, of course, Jorgen Klopp is going to have a very difficult time signing these two, because these are two players that Barcelona have lots of hopes on and know that have lots of potential. Now, speaking of youngsters who have lots of potential, it's been revealed, or it's been reported, that Barcelona have reached deal for the contract renewal of Pau Prim. Now, the 18-year-old defensive midfielder's contract expired this summer of 2025. Barcelona had been trying to renew his contract for quite some time, but the negotiations were stalling. There were some reports saying that Pau Prim was hesitant about renewing because he didn't see a clear path to the first team. But nonetheless, after many conversations and many meetings, Barcelona have succeeded in extending the contract of Pau Prim, someone who they believe has the potential of being a future defensive midfielder of the first team, someone they describe as having excellent vision and decision-making when distributing the ball. And this, of course, is great news, because again, Pau Prim is one of those players who is showing a lot of potential, a lot of promise, especially during this season, being the captain of Barca Athletic. And it's good to see Barcelona have secured his renewal. Now, of course, this has not been made official by the club, but we expect an official announcement in the upcoming days. Now, speaking of midfielders, it's been reported by the English media that Manchester United are not giving up their pursuit of Frenkie de Jong. Now, Erik ten Hag is currently on thin ice at Manchester United, because after 2 seasons, Man U are not really where they want to be, especially during the season. And as such, Erik ten Hag believes that this winter transfer market could be maybe his final chance to turn things around. And as such, he wants to make some signings to strengthen the squad and hopes that he can turn things around Otherwise, he could be sacked in the summer. And as part of his reinforcements, he has once again requested the signing of Frenkie de Jong, who, of course, is yet to renew with Barcelona. Barcelona sent him a contract renewal offer earlier this year, which he has completely ignored. And knowing this, Erik ten Hag has once again asked Manchester United to try to sign Frenkie de Jong. Now, at this point, I think Erik ten Hag is going to be requesting a signing of Frenkie de Jong forever. It's going to, in 20 years, Erik ten Hag is going to be at a different club and be like, sign Frenkie de Jong. And whichever club he's going to be at, be like, bro, he retired like 10 years ago. He's like, I don't care, sign him. Because at this point, I mean, every transfer market, he wants to sign him, But whatever. If he believes that Frenkie can save him, and if he wants to spend 70, 80 million euros, I'm all for it, especially if Frenkie does not renew. Now, we will end today's video with the news that Deco is reportedly still tracking Alphonso Davies. Now, Alphonso Davies has yet to renew with Bayern Munich, and with those negotiations completely being stalled, there were talks about Davies completing his move to Real Madrid, but that has also not happened. And as such, it's reported that Deco is still tracking the situation of that Canadian fullback in hopes to see that maybe Barcelona could make his signing. And in fact, it's been revealed that Deco actually met with Alphonso Davies' agent back in February. It was an extensive meeting between the two to discuss the possibility of signing Davies. Of course, that happened a few days after Alphonso Davies met with Real Madrid, and it seemed that he was headed that way. But again, Davies has neither renewed with Bayern nor he has signed with Madrid. So as such, it's reported that Deco is still tracking the situation because he is a big fan of Davies and would like his signing. But of course, that could prove very difficult because Alphonso Davies has a high asking salary. They're saying something near 20 million euros, something that Barcelona could not afford, and especially for a position that's already covered by someone like Balde. I don't think there is a need for Alphonso Davies, but nonetheless, that's the news. Deco keeping track of Alphonso Davies. I don't think it's happening. I don't think there's need for this, but nonetheless, there's the news. But I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you think about Alphonso Davies? Do you think someone at Barcelona should make the financial effort to sign him? Yes? No? Let me know down below. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I uploaded 2 other videos before this one because there's lots of news, so make sure to check them out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, Barca.